Fucking hell. Oh my goodness. I just I just turned it on and my hair was an absolute state. I only get to see myself just before the camera goes live. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's a great way to start. Good morning. Welcome to For Your Morning Coffee, the morning coffee show. Yeah, I'm just going to call it a coffee show. We'll figure it out. We talk about a lot of stuff, different topic each day. Try and have a bit of fun, a little bit of happiness. Send you on your way. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Geese and Swift in the chat. Love to see it. What's up, guys? Today we are going to talk about what is going to happen on the channel over the summer. Now, people are going to watch this at different times. I'm going to put it on sort of the trailer part of my channel. So a quick thank you to everyone who has subscribed, viewed, and donated, and obviously to the members as well for supporting the channel over the last, oh man, I mean, the 7th of July was my first video upload. So I did 2 months of pre-recorded videos, and then September is when I started to stream. So we're not quite a year into streaming, but we're very, very close to a year on YouTube, which is scary if you think about it. So it's a little bit crazy. We've been up and down. Schedules have been all over the way. There's been weeks where we've been crazy streaming. There's been weeks where we have taken streaming off. We've changed the format. We tried out Twitch. We tried out a secondary channel for different genres and stuff like that. And the summer brings about another change, and I think we shall embrace it and move ever more forward as we aim to entertain and to bring freaking great content. So with that in mind, what's up? Clem with the green name. Love to see it. Good morning, Super Dragon. What's up? Glad to have you on the roster for the racing later today. What's up, Adam? What's up, Pro? Nice to have you here. Man, 12 people this early in a stream. You're crazy. So thank you for getting up and on a Saturday morning. If you are in Europe, I know it's an early start time, but this is why we do it, to start the day right. I actually got up at 6 o'clock this morning. Just thought, if I wake, this was a test. If I wake up earlier, am I going to be more awake by the time it starts? So instead of getting up at 6:45 for a 7 start, I thought, yeah, you know what? I'll wake up a little bit earlier and see if I'm more awake. And I am more awake. So there you go. Get up earlier. What's up, Tej? I'm not up by choice. Sad side face, I think it is. I actually left a glass of water in the fridge last night. So when I woke up, it was really nice and chilled. I don't know if that's a good thing to do, but you own none of those cars. Well, get on it. So those track experiences are pretty quick, though, so you should be able to do it. Morning, Mr. Peterson. Morning, Rob Craig. Fuck me. I'm sweating in here. Jesus Christ. I left the heating on last night because I thought it'd be freaking cold with the weather, with the rain, but it wasn't. It was okay. So now it's just a freaking sauna up in here. So, I mean, we'll just get straight into it today. What are we going to be over the summer? Now, most of you know that today is, as this is Saturday, the whatever it is, 15th, Saturday the 15th of June. This is my last gaming stream. Not this stream, but today we're going to do Gran Turismo later. We've got some really cool races going on today. This is my last gaming stream for a month while I go to America and have a holiday or a vacation or whatever you want to call it. So that's going to be really, really fun. So being in America obviously means that I won't have my PlayStation, so I can't stream unless I find... I'm going to take my microphone, I'm going to take my camera. That's a Logitech one. I'm going to take my PlayStation camera as well, just in case someone has a PlayStation that I can just like sit down and stream from, you know what I mean? So the possibility is there, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to get so lucky to find someone with a PlayStation to stream, you know what I mean? And that's going to be it. I'm going to try and do a coffee stream every day. Obviously, the timing is going to be different. It's not going to be 7 to 8 British time. It's going to be, I guess, whenever I can do it in America, which is going to be interesting. You know, we're going to be in a different place, a different area on Monday and Tuesday. And Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm actually going to be back home. So you're going to see where I live as well, where my father lives, which is a very, very nice house. Maybe we'll sit by the pond and chat, which will be pretty cool if the signal is good enough there. Mono Gigabox. No, Outlast. I know it just got away from me. It got away from me. Just friends in America, or people that I would call family as well. My father. Could I say any posher? My papa. My papa. So that'd be really cool. Also, I'll ask him, but I could maybe show you all of his freaking cars as well, which would be really, really cool. Really freaking cool. Take you in the barn, show you the Lancia, the Army Land Rover, the Spitfire, the Saab racing car, his Mercedes as well, which is pretty freaking nice too. Big SLS thing, SLS AMG boy. Yeah, or I'll just do a vlog or something. Yeah. So hopefully I'll be, and his BMW as well. So hopefully I can show you all that if I can figure out how. Obviously, technically challenged, etc., etc. So, I mean, it's too goddamn early for that. So, if thinking about the channel and stuff like that, I think the last. I mean, I don't want to poo-poo the 2 months of video recording and content creation there from July to September, but I think when the channel really took off was when we started live streaming. And I remember live streaming. I can't remember what I live streamed first. It might have been God of War. It might have been God of War. If it was God of War, there was only 1 or 2, maybe 3 people who were watching at once. And it was a really weird time because in these small streams where there's only a couple of people, some strange people come out and they're looking for. I mean, I guess what everyone's looking for on the internet is just that connection, that a place where they can relax, feel comfortable, hang out, just like these morning things. You know, I'd love to think that we're creating something that people can just pop in, go, hey, maybe, you know, feel whatever. I'm sure you are getting what I'm putting down, even though I'm not putting down anything. Yeah, some people are looking for attention, but it's more on a social and a personal need rather than a selfish kind of attention. I think it's not. Well, I mean, you know, there's obviously some people that are like me, but I don't think we attract those kind of people. I remember there was a couple of times where like a couple of people were coming in and they were talking about depression and stuff, and it's like then you'd spend 30 minutes while you're trying to play a game trying to talk them off a freaking ledge, and it's like, okay, I don't need to be that person, you know what I mean? I don't need to be that freaking person. I get it. You'll talk to anyone who listen, but anyway, we're going off at a tangent here. Anyway, so it's quite different from streaming back then and with like 1-2 people to the concurrent chatters. I think regardless of what game we're playing or whether we've got 50, 60, 70, 80 people watching, I think that the concurrent chatters, we have like 5 to 10 people who will chat at any one time in the live stream chat. And I think that's freaking insane. I am a much better streamer when I have people to bounce off of, whether it's in game, in party chat, or if it's in live stream chat. I'm a better streamer if I have people to bounce off of. So that change in how I stream from I'm playing the game and I'm just trying to be entertaining and interesting to a streamer that communicates with chat, and that's the reason that you want to be in the live stream, is because you want that kind of connection through the chat. Yeah, it's a shame people can't be open like that to people who can actually help them. I know streamers can influence, but people who actually need real help, then it does make streaming easier if that's the type of streamer that you are. You know what I mean? Sweet interaction. Yeah, Rob. Yeah, Rob. I agree too. What's up, Splinter? I think that, you know, I was sitting and I was looking in Discord yesterday, and I was just going through it. I was just reading some stuff, and I sat there, and you know, we got young Matthew and we got young Speed Pro, and they might have not met, and they have this like banter, and they you know, whatever it is, but they wouldn't have met if we hadn't have done this whole thing, and the whole Speed Pro and Paul father son dynamic would have never happened. And I just think that we've the channel's done something that's really, really freaking cool, and moving forward, I just want that to continue. You know what I mean? You're not going to miss this room. This thing is going to keep happening, this coffee stream. So I think the channel was done very well. If I'm looking at it from a business head or whatever, you know, if we're talking money, it's terrible. If I'm brutally honest, you think of how many hours that I've spent streaming, editing, uploading, whatever it is, all of those hours, and how much you guys have donated or subscribed or membership or the pence from the ad revenue. Overall, I don't know how much, probably since January, I've probably made £1,000 to £1,500 from YouTube, which is insane, and I'm immensely I was going to say gracious, but it's great. Yeah, we'll say gracious. Yeah, I think it's insane. So I can't thank those of you who have gone the extra mile and given a little bit of money. Grateful, yeah. And that money has genuinely gone towards the development of the channel. We got the lights, the green screen, you know, it's paid for everything that I bought before, you know what I mean? I haven't spent it. It's still sitting there. I've saved it for a rainy day. So when I do settle down and I find myself in one spot, it'll be really cool, and I can get a gaming PC or whatever it is. Is this cold enough? Oh, a little warm. Ow. Yeah, Swift. I hope we can continue to grow in the morning as well. Like even my so a guy that pops into the chat called James Catton. He's a guy I went to high school with. You know, he's not interested in the gaming at all, but it's really cool that he popped in and chat, and he messaged me yesterday saying that it was really like this whole thing is really cool, and you know, and he's a freaking, I'm just going to call him a doctor because I think it's some kind of doctor job, and he's a doctor. So this waking up and having a chat and sort of relax and sort of mellow out and focused and positive towards going on and smashing the day, that's something that can really affect his psychology. I don't know, but that can affect him, and he's going to go about his day and he's going to go and save people's lives, hopefully in a better mindset. You know what I mean? I think that's like a underpinning of this thing under this channel. You know what I mean? Under this live stream. Obviously, I could be just reading into it, but I genuinely believe that happens. We have this chat. You feel comfortable. You feel connected. You feel on some level happier. And then you take that happiness and you go and you share it with the world. Yeah, Swift, yeah. Have PayPal blocked me? God damn it. Nice number 2. Yeah, man. They genuinely are as well. And yes, I only get 70% of everything that goes through YouTube. But everyone's like, oh my God, YouTube take 30%. Yeah, because they're the platform and that's what I'm streaming on. I don't have a problem with that at all. Good morning, Ryan. How you doing, man? So that's what we're going to do. So the next month, all we're going to have for certain is the morning coffee streams, basically. When they are going to be in the day, I don't know. I'm just going to try and do them. They might be an hour long, they might not be, but I'm going to try and get something out daily, a daily live stream, and see where it goes from there, basically. Because I think if I stop cold turkey, then it'll be, I think YouTube will go back to hating me, because I think YouTube right now is kind of liking me. The algorithm is kind of liking me because we've had a couple of weeks now where we've been really, really consistent and streaming every day and stuff. Search your girlfriend in the USA. Let's go. Let's go. Wifey. Anyway, so after that, gonna have a very, very fun time in America. One of my besties is getting married. So bachelor party, seeing friends, seeing some really cool people. Oh my God, it's going to be so much fun. It's going to be so much fun. Hopefully sorting out the work visa as well while I'm out there, and the job that I might possibly get working in America for a year. Hopefully meeting some people to have fun and stuff like that. Good morning, Matthew. Stream the party. No, dude, I'm going to get hammered. So I don't, we don't need to see that. After that, when I come back around 24th of July, maybe, I don't know, whatever the Wednesday is on that week, I then have a week here in England. There was a cat screaming outside. MC freaking hammered, boy. There is I'll have a week back in this house, like a week and a half, and that's going to be the last time I'm going to be in this house. So we'll obviously stream, and I'm going to get some gaming content recorded, because then I go away to Cyprus for a week with my family. So you can have a gaming video each day. I've live streamed so much over the last, I don't know, over the last month, that I just haven't had any time to record videos. So I have any videos for when I'm in America. End of July, Matthew. Last week of July, I'm coming back. I can't remember what date it is, but I need to make sure I know the dates, so when I go through the immigration, when I get there, they're like, "Why are you here? What dates are you here?" And I'm like, "I don't know. No, get on the plane, go home." No, please. Anyway, so that can't happen. I need to make sure I know my stuff, basically. So that's going to happen there. So we'll probably just do some racing stuff when I get back. Then I'm in Cyprus for a week. Like I said, I don't think I'll be able to live stream it while I'm out there. I don't really want to. If I'm on a family holiday, I just want to, because I think that family holiday is going to be the last holiday or vacation. It might be for a while, because if I get everything sorted and I get my new job and I'm then in America a couple of weeks or a week or so after I do that Cyprus holiday, I'll be starting work and I'll be working my butt off for a year. So who knows? The problem for me is I don't know where I'm going to be and what kind of living situation I'm going to be. Usually when you go over and you do the type of job that I do with the company, you stay with host families. So American families who usually have children in the football program or soccer program that you're working in. Usually you stay with them and move on from that, basically. I don't know. It's too early to say. I mean, I know people out there, so I have families to stay with and stuff like that, which would be an easier fit, etc., etc. But it's one of those things. It's gonna be interesting. Just kick the kids off. It might even be the fact of me just bringing over my PlayStation as well. It's not a problem, really. Oh, Brandon, thank you so much, man. Everyone in the chat, can you thank Brandon for the $5? Thank you, dude. Much appreciated. Always so generous. And I think it'll be it's an interesting time for me. I've got one more result to get back for my university degree as well. I've passed everything else. It's not the grades that I wanted, but to be honest, the last couple of months, university work-wise and school-wise, they've been possibly one of the worst couple of months of my life, to be honest, in terms of happiness and enjoyment and stuff. And it's been a really tough time. So I'm not too saddened at the end product of my university degree, because I'm passing it, and that's fine for me. It doesn't matter if I get first, second, whatever it is, 2-1. I can't remember. I think it's just first, then it's a 2-1, I'll probably end up with a 2-2, to be honest. So I messed up on one submission, and that's what it is. And you can tell by the way that I am talking about it how disappointed and saddened and affected I was from that whole university process. Started off so well, university, and then it just got too much and really was unenjoyable and very, very negative experience in my opinion. I studied sports development and coaching. So I will come out with a degree. I'll actually come out with 2 degrees, but you know, it is what it is. What's up, Cobus? How you doing, man? Cubus. What's up, dude? Obviously, another insane thank you to Cobus as well for shipping and donating his steering wheel to the channel. Without him, we wouldn't have had some freaking really cool content and opened my eyes to the sim racing world. So thank you. Second time. See, I've been working on it. I've been working on it. But interesting with the wheel as well, because obviously if I go to America, I'm not going to be able to take the wheel with me. So one of 2 things is going to happen. I don't want to give it away at all, Cobras. I don't think that's going to happen. But I might lend it to my brother, and he's like karting and stuff like that. And he streams, and his girlfriend streams as well. So they're a little streamer couple. So I might just give it to him while I'm away, and he might play some, which will be interesting to see. Morning, Nuche. So I don't know. So could get some driving content from my brother. He does. He just got a new job as well. Congrats. I don't know what it is because he's super vague about these things. So yeah, we could get some driving from my brother, which would be freaking cool. I'd actually really like to take it home to him and then beat him at it. That'd be really freaking cool. Beat the younger brother. Sam gonna stay in London. Sam is from West Brom area. Co-stream, yeah. I wished I got Sam on the stream playing some games, but he didn't want to. No, my brother's from here. He's in Suffolk right now. But that's probably where the steering wheel is going to go, to my brother. I'll actually ask him because I could take that back to him this weekend. That would be cool. It would mean that I don't have it for the... don't know. Anyway, so that's that moving forward. What is the channel? So I've been thinking about... Actually, let's do 5-10 minutes of your questions. So have you guys got any questions about the channel? What it's going to be in the future? You know, if I have any aims for the channel, what do I want by the end of the year? I mean, yes, it all hinders on where I am and what kind of content I'm able to produce, because obviously I can produce this type of content wherever I am because I can actually do it on my phone as well. I can live stream from my phone. Are you playing some PC games? If I get a PC, then yeah, I would have Steam, right? Or I could get Steam and then play like some cool games off of that. I'm always so jealous of PC players because they get all these Steam titles and games like that. So I would freaking love it, especially like in relation to racing games. You know, they have so much. They have so much in comparison to console players. Us freaking console normies. So yeah, I would love to do that. Are you going to play GT Sport in the future on the channel? Yes. I would. It's a yes, obviously. I think that's the most watched thing on my channel. But I don't know. Yes, until the new console comes out, and then we'll see from that, basically. I would like to get better. I think if we've looked at the last 2 weeks, right? I'm sure you've noticed as well the people who have been around a lot and really paid attention to how the channel's going. I've got better at Gran Turismo in the last 2 weeks. Since the last update, I've got better at it. You know, we were 4/10 off last week's race C lap time in the Group 4. Maybe it's just Group 4 that I've got better at, but I think like we've actually got better because we've played more. So I think we could actually get really fast. But it's that time. And now we're going to have a freaking month off, which is just going to go, oh, you've been doing so well, James. You've been doing so well. Oh, see you later. You're going to have to start again. You know, we hit 60 drive rating as well. Nice shirt. Got my Silverstone shirt on. Yeah, driving every car. Yeah, exactly. For those videos. Exactly. It's just penalty system is bad. Yeah, I'm not even gonna touch on that. But I will say that the thing about new games is, so we live in a culture now where a game comes out and then that game is what it is, but then everyone expects that game to be changed. Good morning, Roland. Nice to see you. Everyone, welcome Roland to the stream. So you have games like Fortnite. You have games like, so it's the battle royales basically that have come out and they've changed the landscape in gaming. Fortnite, Apex Legends, PUBG, all of them are like changed and updated weekly, monthly, whatever it is. And now everyone expects that to happen in other games. You know, we've seen this culture of DLCs in the last couple of years that have come about, and so there's games that are being updated at regular intervals. But back in the day, you bought a game, that is the game. You're not getting anything else from that game. The game is what it is. And I think the thing with Gran Turismo Sport is, because we're in this new culture of, oh, you should be able to change it. Why are you not changing it? That is the mindset that we're in. I mean, I've just thought about this literally right now in this moment. That is the mindset and that is the culture that we as gamers are now in. We've seen a problem with the penalty system, the point system, whatever it is in Gran Turismo Sport. And we now expect a change because that's how gaming is these days. You know what I mean? And it's a shame that we think about that. But that's the way we live in. And the thing is, they do really well, Gran Turismo, to give you all of these free updates and stuff like that. And then we expect too much from them. I think I know I am the first one to jump on the bandwagon and say how shit the game is sometimes, but on reflection, they do give us a lot of stuff. And do we expect too much from them? I don't know. They're probably working on the next game, aren't they? I really do. Yeah, it's mental. That's how they get their money, though, isn't it? Skins, character, whatever, weapon skins, emotes, all that kind of stuff. But yeah. And the reason that they keep it in, so Fortnite still has early access in it, right? And the reason they have kept Fortnite in early access is that they don't have to run through like the big wigs and stuff to put these new parts of the game in, if that makes any sense. When a game is full released, you then have to go through different developers or companies or stuff. Obviously, I don't know, but this is the rough idea of it. So Gran Turismo is a full game. They have to then go through all of the different bigwigs to make sure everyone agrees and is okay with the new content going out. Fortnite doesn't have to do that. They can just release it because it's not a full game. So that's how they get away with updating and changing stuff so often, basically. But anyway, I think that's the type of culture that we live in. As you know, it's changing. It's changing. I think we could spend forever talking about how doomed we are as a species because of social media and technology and stuff like that. So let's not let's save that for another morning coffee talk. But any other questions regarding regarding myself and the channel and anything you want to know? Seen Graham? What? Visual dynamic, which doesn't affect the game. Yeah, exactly. We're already boned for that one, boys. But yeah, I think that's I think we expect a little bit too much, maybe. I don't know. What do you think? Get a coffee on, boy. Eating a mocha. Eating. Drinking a mocha. Something else that I'm going to be much more active on is other social media while I'm away. I'm going to get in the habit of doing lots of Instagram stories. So, you know, what I'm doing in the day is you can be a part of it and you can see and stuff like that. So link is in the description at Jamesy Ev. Yep, that's my tag. Don't wear it out. Do wear it out, actually. Go follow, stuff like that. Moving forward, we're going to be on there all the time. Hopefully going to do some really cool stuff this summer. And also Twitter. I've actually I've tweeted a couple of times in this last week. So I'm now sort of on Twitter. I'm a tweeter bird now. So thank you, Tej. It's interesting. I quite like Twitter now. I love how you can just at people, even if you're not friends with them, you can just at them and they have a chance to see it. I think it's pretty cool. Yep, James Yev is my Instagram. Jev King is my Twitter. So you tweet Charlie this morning? Yeah, I know. I was scrolling through and that was the first thing I saw was just Charlie's face in his RX-7. What is your favorite part of streaming? To be honest, recently it's not even about the gaming anymore. It's genuinely about the connection with you guys. I think Jimmy Broadbent sums it up quite well when he streams after being away for work a couple of times. He comes back and he's like, I freaking missed you guys. You know what I mean? I go and I work and then I come back. I don't do much socializing, and obviously we're on a much smaller scale than he is, but the same thing sort of work. I've done this. I've treated it like a full-time job over the last couple of weeks. I put so much into it that I don't go out and I don't socialize and stuff like that. And you know, I come back in and I'm like, hey, what's up? Nice to see you. And it's weird because you do have that connection with just names personally, because you all have a different personality in my mind, basically. And I can read and I can feel, I think, what kind of person you are from the way that you type, basically. And I remember that, and you know, we've got 1,900 subs now, just over, and like I genuinely think everyone who has popped in and chatted in the live stream chat, I could probably, if they went in, I would recognize their name if they had been in here before. And you know, to do that from 1900, a pool of 1900, I think is pretty good. That is my favorite part of streaming, though. I think is that connection. Yeah, Splinter's a sexual deviant. Just joking, partially. Yeah. Also, I've noticed that I do that a lot recently. I go, that's my filler. That's my filler. Some people feel with different noises. Is my filler. I need to stop doing that. Wish you joined the team earlier. Also, another great thing. We'll touch on the Jev Racing team. Another awesome little community that we're building. Good morning, Raving Bonkers. Look at that. Oh, look at all that green. I know it's just Tej, but all that green. Look, what's that, Bonkers? The Jev Racing team. It's just another little community, and I would love to do lots of communities, if you know what I mean. I think that'll be that's really cool. We're going to keep going over even when I'm away. I'm going to try and sort out some races against people. Little events and stuff like that. When we get back, maybe we'll try and do a Jev trophy for that week while I'm back. The green doesn't show up on mobile. Strange. But I have loved that. Some of the most fun I've had on Gran Turismo is when we've been doing those Jev team races. Another Jev team race this afternoon. Jev versus Driver's Room again. That's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be hella fun this afternoon. Because we're all about having fun. We're not serious. We're not taking it. You know, I think Driver's Room have done a little bit more practice than us this week. Is what it is. Is what it is. Hopefully Bertman can race this afternoon as well. But that's been really fun. And looking to the future with the Jev team racing, would we one day want to make it into an esports team? Who knows? You know, we've got some really fast players in there. We've got some really fast players, and moving forward, I think that's got to be an aim. Whether we have a community section of the Jev team, and then we have a more elite section. Who knows? I don't like to use the word elite because it makes the non-elite players feel bad. Like, I mean, are you kidding me? And some really slow ones like that, Jeff. Yeah, that dragon guy. What a schloozer. No dramas, no. Morning, Fraggle. The thing is, as well, is that I've always had this zero tolerance of BS. So we had the Tour GT guy yesterday in stream. I'm like, I don't like that negativity. You know, I know he might mean well, but the way that he talks in chat is it's not antisocial, but it is in the sense that it ruffles feathers when feathers do not need to be ruffled. You know what I mean? And I don't have time for that. So people like that can still watch and be a part of the stream and stuff like that, but they've got to understand that that's not how we roll on this channel. We're very positive here. Have my little girls this weekend. Of course they come first, totally. BS driver, get it. Can you give as quiz to new moderators? Give a what do you mean? What do you mean? So that'd be really cool moving forward with the Jev team. That'd be insane. Who knows? What F1 team is my favorite? I don't have one right now. like I said, I've said before that I'm just getting into Formula One. So usually I've been streaming while the F1's on, or F1 practice, or the weekends. So I do need to take some time out to actually really, really get into being a motorsport fan. Like, I'm a freaking petrol head, but not to the extent of other racing live streamers or YouTube creators, whatever. So I do need to spend some time, and you see Charlie Roscoe, he's out today, probably creating some content around his RX-7. He's doing a little track day or some kind of event with it. And that's some kind of stuff that I would like to do further down the line, but it's not here. Yeah, no, it's not happening, Smiller. But yeah, I would love to pay more attention to racing, basically. We might go for an hour and a half today on this, just because it's like the last one and we're chatting about stuff. You know what I mean? But there we go. Yeah, any more questions? Any more questions at all? Oh, man, I'm so hot in here. These lights are freaking huge, dude. Freaking huge. So warm. Charlie's FIAing later. That should be around midday, right? So I might be able to get that. That's my favorite holiday anymore. I was thinking more around the channel and where the channel's going, but my favorite holiday, Barbados, when I was 16. It was amazing. It was amazing. What else was I going to talk about? Where the channel's going. Did someone say esports? What? Yeah, I was just saying that we could maybe in the future open up a more elite section of the Jev team, so we can have people that want to be part of the Jev community and who want to race in community events, and then we have people that want to go that extra step and maybe be recognized for being a fast boy. You know what I mean? I think that's a good way to have it. So you either say, hey, I want to be here for fun racing and to be part of something, or I want to push myself to get wherever. And maybe we have I don't know, like a rate, like if we say the Jev team can only ever have eight, or let's say, morning Cedric, is if we could have only 10 elite drivers or 8 elite drivers and more people want to be in there, then we have a race off for it, basically, and etc. So it could be quite cool. And that sort of lasts for like 3 months, and then we'll do it again after 3 months, and people can then represent depending on who's fastest. Because when you're talking about being elite and fastest, it is who is fastest. It's not a case of, oh yeah, but I didn't race last time. No, you're fastest, so you're going to race, which would be the differential factor from community stuff like that. What is the 2K sub stream plan? Is there one? If we ever get there, Tej. I would love to do another endurance event with subs. I think we've had a lot of fun with them in the past. We did, what do we do? 75 laps of Brands Hatch for my 750 subs race. And then we did we do 150 laps of Blue Moon? Did we do that? Did we do that? Yeah, and do like maybe a weekend of it, or just a Sunday of it or something. Maybe that'll be when I come back from America. God, can you imagine if we hit 2,000 while I was away in America just from these streams? That would be insane. It's not going to happen though, so it is what it is. But yeah, some endurance races and stuff like that. Yeah, Super Dragon, that'd be freaking awesome. That would be awesome. Have you had thoughts about looking in getting a sponsor? Don't know how it works. I think sponsors. So I watched I watched Rory's stream the other day. No, his video that he's given away his play seat because he's got a new seat because I can't remember what company, but they sent it to him as a form of sponsorship. Here, have my sheet, have my seat. Rude bus. Have my seat, have our seat, our company's seat. Yeah, Omega. So he now uses that, and then he's like, "This is a great seat. You should get one too." Basically, but in his case, he was saying that he's reached out to a load of different companies to do this, and he gets, either he gets sent the product like the Omega seat, or they go, "No, you're too small. It's not going to happen," or you don't hear back from them. So, I mean, it's something that I could do. Do I want to do that, or do I want to be approached? That's the two things. Am I stubborn? Am I stubborn enough to go, no, I'm going to be approached? Because for the longest time, Rory, we're just talking about you and your new chair. We're just talking about like sponsorship and stuff. For the longest time, I was like, I'm never going to ask for a like. I'm never going to ask for a sub. But then a couple of months into it, you're like, oh, fuck, I have to kind of do that. A couple of times throughout the streams, I'm like, well, if you haven't liked already, guys, hit that like button. Or if you are new and you're enjoying, hit that sub button. But I don't know. And this is obviously me being stubborn again, being like, oh, do I want to go through the effort of reaching out? Because obviously it works. Like Rory has got a freaking new chair out of it, which is amazing. So I think moving forward, we'll probably do that. I'd probably slip into Rory's DMs and be like, okay, who do I talk to about that kind of stuff? But that's not going to happen until I'm more settled in a couple of months. So, but having like a sponsor would be insane, right? You guys are my sponsors anyway. Everyone who donates, you are my sponsors basically. But yeah, moving forward, it's like, yeah, obviously if you want to grow as a channel and as a business, then you have to make connections that somehow benefit everyone. You know what I mean? 100 laps of Nethcar Trek. But I feel next time we go Jaeger bombs with members in party chat. Why not? Why not? Why not? Also, I think that freaking the Trump versus the immigrants race is possibly one of the funnest things I've ever done. We can't do it too much. That's the thing. We can't do it too much because otherwise we might burn it out. I will record the races. That's what I'll do maybe today. I will record the races and then I can do editing while I'm away and make a video on those races. Yeah. So that might be a video that comes out while I'm in America as well. It was just so much fun. It's just and the thing is as well, when I do the voiceover, I can do it two ways. This is my creative thinking now. I could go a couple of ways. I could be regular me, and just commentate on the madness that's going on. Oh, hell yeah, Rory. Why not? Freaking hell yeah. I could do it my own way in my own talk. I could bring Reginald out of the closet. If you remember Reginald. Yeah, Reggie. I could bring him out to commentate on it as well. Or I could do no face cam, but I could... I wish I was so much better at editing. I watch like Super GT's videos and I'm like, oh, I could add something here. So here's like the thing with me is if I was really good at editing, this Trump versus the immigrants race that we did, what I would do is I would make it into a sort of a story. So the race would just be following the cars, right? They'd be following the cars, and Trump will be driving. But as Trump's going, I'm voicing Trump, right? I'm voicing him as he fends off the Mexicans. And like in the bottom left-hand corner, every time Trump speaks, Trump's face comes up and does and like moves while he speaks or whatever, or his little mouth does that while he speaks. And then when the Mexicans speak, racist, I know. A little man down in this corner with a sombrero pops up and shouts back at you. And that's sort of the dynamic that goes on the whole race. I think that'd be freaking insanely funny. I just don't have the capabilities to do it. But I think that's a very, like, don't you think that would be super funny? You're not getting past my wall, Mexicans. I need to work on my Trump. I get it, but that'd be funny. Hey, why won't you let me into your country, essay? Anyway, that kind of thing, like throughout the whole 5-minute video or something. It's whatever. It's an idea, basically. Yeah, I do, Geordie. I know, but it's that spending time to get better at it. Anyway, see how excited I got about thinking of that. And I always have these freaking crazy ideas for like videos like that, but I don't have the capabilities to do it. God damn it. What a melt. Did I repost what the little Mexican livery? Paul has it on his. I'm sure Paul is on his little mini. Oh my God, can you imagine if we got the Trump Raptor and all of the little Mexican minis behind it? That'd be freaking amazing, dude. I do have a month. Yeah, you are right. I'm going to spend a month on this one video. That's what I'm going to do. A month on one video. And it's going to be the best video and it will get 500 views. So talking about, we're going to go for an hour and a half today. Just because we're talking about the future and stuff like that. And if we're... Oh my God, I just had something to talk about and I've completely forgotten about what I was just about to talk about. Shit. What's up, gaming? Good morning. Oh my God. Absolute brain fart. Guess it is still a little bit early. Gosh, what was I going to say? Oh, so talking about channel and our growth and whatever, we still haven't had like a massive... Oh, Rory, if you're still in here, did you see my tweet? Did you see freaking ERT Momos? Did you see that? Oh my God, how crazy. He's definitely doing that just to piss you off, unless you have made up and he's part of your team now. How crazy is that? Oh my God. I mean, that's like some freaking high grade banter, to be honest. You got to give it to him. That's some high grade banter. Trump's gonna be waiting for me. Morning, Crizzy. In relation to another whatever it is. What's up, NJ? So we're still waiting on that viral video as well. I know I only do live streams, so they're not going to go, and the videos that we do aren't. I think are really, I think are really good. This community is witty bastards. I've seen so many. I know it's like a copycat killer, basically, isn't it? Someone's like, oh, I could really make him look bad if I make a thing with his name in. Yeah, you're probably right. We're still waiting for that. We haven't had I can't remember what our highest viewed video is. Let me check. Because we're just like, you see some channels and they blow up from one video, or they get a break and it's just whatever it is. See, our highest viewed video is 2,500 views. And that is the video that we put Jimmy Broadbent's name in it, because we put his face on our car, channeling our inner Jimmer. And on the thumbnail, it's blessed by Jimmy Broadbent's face. The biggest thing ever. Personally, really enjoyed your FIA streams. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. It's nice hearing it from regular normies, but from another creator, that's very nice. Very kind of you. Thank you. Became a habit. Yeah, so that's something like in the future that I really want to is get the schedule down. And I think I'll come on to that in a minute of what I want. Good luck, Dragon. Get that warm up in, son. Get ready for later. Good luck, dude. I'll talk about it now. Yeah, we're waiting for our viral break. That's what we want. That's our viral. Anyway, what was I going to say? Oh, so in 100% biggest bet for me. Awesome. New Spyro release. Really? We'll do it. Well, why not? So that relates Splinter to what I want from the channel moving forward. I've toed and froed. You know, we've been playing Uncharted recently on the channel, and I've always been in that mindset of what message am I giving to my subscribers and stuff. And recently I've been thinking about these story mode games that I've been doing, and how sometimes they get affected by chat. So say I'm playing a new game and it's nothing bad with you guys, but something awesome is going to happen in the next scene or something, and someone in the chat goes, "Oh, this next bit is awesome. It's amazing. You're going to love it." And I'm like, well, or there's going to be a surprise in the next scene. And then I'm like, oh, well, okay, so that's completely ruined my experience of the game, because now I'm expecting something. So that moment in the game will never live up to its intended surprise or its intended shock value, because I'm now expecting it, if you understand what I'm saying. So I think streaming story-driven games like I have been, like the Uncharted series, like Red Dead Redemption. Yeah, Crizzy, you bastard. I'm joking, dude. Or like Assassin's Creed, stuff like that. I think for me as a gamer, I think they're best to be played on my own. So in the future, whether that's, I would love to go back and make videos of gameplay throughout. So here's my master plan for when I get back to content creating and stuff in the future. This channel will be coffee streams in the morning, and then racing. Whether that's Gran Turismo, wherever that's Project Cars 2, whenever we get a PC, whether that's iRacing or R Factor or Assetto ACC, that kind of stuff. Stop trying so hard. Never. I will never. Maybe I do stream too much. That's the thing as well. Maybe it's too much content. But you can never have too much content. So maybe that is. And then if we're talking about consistency and stuff like that, like Rory said, with every Wednesdays, then it is that consistency with the racing. You know, on a Wednesday and a Saturday that I'll be doing FIAs. You know, on a Friday that we'll be doing racing. You know what I mean? On Project Cars 2, let's say. And then here's where I utilize my other platforms. I would love to get back and play a first-person shooter or something like that. So I think at the end of the year, there's a couple of games coming out that I'd like to get back to. So I would love to get back to, I don't know, I want to try the new Call of Duty, to be honest. There's going to be a story thing, and there's going to be a story aspect to that game, so I really want to play that. And then depending if it's jumping around and flying around, I don't know whether I'll do the multiplayer or not. But Ghost Recon, whatever the new one is, I can't remember the name right now. It's not Badlands, is it? Bad something? Or was that the last one? Wildlands? Badlands? I don't know what it is. Yeah, I get you, Swift. But maybe that's something that we completely sweat out over on Twitch. So that is it. Twitch is for action and shoot 'em ups and stuff like that, where I can actually get good at a game. Because here's the thing, I flip and flop between games, right? Flip and flop. And I think I get confused and I don't get as good a breakpoint, thank you, at one game as I should. So maybe we literally spent, and then, so yeah. If I could, I'd have a second consider Flight Simulator and a new card. And yeah, because Roy, I know you're in the same position as me, is that you've built your channel around sim racing stuff, and like me, Gran Turismo Sport has taken over. And for me personally, it's taken a lot of fun out of streaming, because I now feel like I have to stream that if I want to be consistent and be improving. Slave to the niche, exactly. And it takes a lot to really break out from that mold, I think. So if I was doing this as a full-time job, I would do this. This channel would be Morning Coffee, because it's my biggest platform, my biggest channel. So it's got the biggest opportunity for views. So coffee in the morning, make people happy. Also, it brings in, this is down as entertainment. It's not down as gaming. So who knows? Who knows what tags I need to put in this to make it more viewed? I have no idea. I need to do some research in that as well. And then racing. So that's it. That's this channel. You know what you're going to get with this channel. And that's something, Swift, that I haven't done for a while, is played a new release like on the release day while it's all going crazy. I haven't done that for a while. Because the last couple of ones have been really, really disappointing. Anthem was really disappointing for me, and The Division was really disappointing for me. It didn't take off like I expected. It was really poor. So it sort of put me off that. But so that would be what this YouTube channel's for. My second YouTube channel that I don't have any content on right now, I do have 40 subs on it though. King Jev Plays would be recorded episodic gameplay. Take Uncharted. It's got 22 chapters. It'll be a chapter, a episode every chapter. Really awesome. Have my face in it. So it's a let's play. You know what I mean? So that's a let's play on that channel. That's what you're going to get from that channel. Oh, what games are you going to play next? Blah, 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 blah. You know what I mean? Yeah, my face is interesting. And then Twitch would be for those games like Call of Duty or Ghost Recon or something that I could sweat out and become good at. So not only people are watching me because I think I'm entertaining and stuff like that and whatever, but they're also watching me because I'm good at the game as well. I think that's a difference between, I've talked about how I view the different Gran Turismo streamers. And I would say that I'm more of a live stream. I've always said that you watch a YouTuber for two reasons, one of two reasons or both. You either watch them for themselves, if they're a nice person, if you enjoy them on a personal level, or you watch them because they're good at a game, Morning, TC. No, we're going a little bit longer today. Or you watch them because they're good at a game. You look at Tidge. He is not only very good at the game, but he's a nice person to just sit out and watch most of the time. Third reason, you can play alongside him. Yeah. That's like an added extra on the top. Key, as a nicer lad as he is, he hasn't got the, for me personally, this is obviously my own opinion, but he hasn't got the same attraction to me because I don't enjoy watching him as much as I would enjoy watching some of the other guys. But again, very fast at the game, which is why he gets nearly 200 people watching him every time he streams, which I would pretty sure I would just come in my pants all the time if I had 200 people watching me. You know, when we've hit 100 people 3 times, and every time I've just my mind is blown every time. You know what I mean? He is serious, but that's why people watch him. That's why, you know, he did 2 streams of FIA practice yesterday, and people want to know and want to get better at the game. So there's a niche there. There's people watch him and ask him questions of how to get faster, and they're watching him because he's fast. People don't watch me because I'm fast. I'm pretty certain of that. I literally think of myself as the shit Jimmy Broadbent. Just not quite as good in either playing the games or personality. Actually, I think I'm like a good personality. Hell yeah, TC. We watch for the rage and the explicit language. I have tried to cut back on the rage recently. Fellow Jebs Gonkers. I'm decent at the game. I'm not crazy. And that's it. 200 plus. Who cares? Yes, I get that. And I don't. And I've said, like, I don't care who's watching. And I've always said that if I affect and make one person happy, then I've done my job. But if that's 200 people that I can affect and make happy, I will be more happy, and blah, 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 blah. Anyway. So yeah, you're only tenths behind. Yeah, but the thing is, when you get into the faster cars, I fall back. I'm so bad. I'm okay with the group 4 because that's everyone's much closer. As soon as you get to group whatever it is, it's mad. The already established ones need to really tick a certain box for me to be invested. Yeah. The thing is with creation, isn't it, Rory, that you are trying to create a community. And I've always said that, you know, I went to university for development and coaching, and part of that is leadership. A massive part of that is leadership these days, in being a certain way. And actually a massive influence in coaching these days is the social environment that you create. So I have subliminally been trying to feed in this way of thinking, this way of being, etc., that everyone buys into, and everyone sort of buys into this mentality. I'm not a dictator, but I'm trying to make sure that everyone in this community thinks the same way, which is kind of evil. Subliminal micromanagement. Exactly. That's exactly what it is. So yeah, you spend all this time trying to cultivate a culture. Does that work? I don't know. Actually, what's the time? Okay. I'm gonna stream until I have to go to coaching. I have some football tryouts that I have to go to this morning. I think I have to be there at 9. So that's 45 minutes. I don't know. 100%. I'm big in on the sport and work. I preach that YouTube is for me. Yeah. I'm at the moment in my life where I don't have that family. I do have family, but I don't have those other commitments like yourself. Or like, I didn't realize that Key does it like pretty much full time because he's I use the term house husband, but I was watching him yesterday and it's like, yeah, I kind of do this as like my full-time job because his wife works and he well, take cares of the kids or whatever it is. He's living the fucking life, boys. Wife's out at work, he gets to play games all day, and then he just takes care of the kids. That's the fucking dream, boys. That's the fucking dream. Not a good example. No, I know. Always exciting to watch, even the rage ones. I like to think that I leave it all on my sleeve. No, not a good example. No, I know. But yeah, you got to balance it right, I think. I don't have a good balance, which is why I've been so up and down recently, because I don't know where I'm going to be. I've said it before. Who knows where I'm going to be? Let me just text my boy. 9 a.m. again? Question mark. But yeah, so that's sort of where I want to go with the channel. I have never had any subscriber goals or stuff like that. Oh yeah, absolute limbo. The only problem is that I'm 28. And being in limbo at 28 it's a new experience, but more people are doing it these days. So it's once again we see a different culture, you know what I mean? Oh my god, the coffee is coming through me. I had a pizza last night as well. Wow, that made me feel so bad this morning. It doesn't matter. No. The thing is as well with me is I did work. I did coaching for 5 years. Now I've gone to uni and I'm going to go back to coaching. So I should just be really, really good at it. I should be really freaking good. Who bloody knows though? Who bloody knows? Morning, cheese. I'm going to make a video about, man, I would love a video like someone else to do a compilation video, like a cheeky, sly video. People would like clip stuff from the live streams and slip it in Discord. I think they're the funniest things ever. I did some work with NCS, which is a program to work with like teenage kids and stuff a couple of years ago. And they went through all of my social media. They like found me on Instagram, Facebook, all that kind of stuff. And they like created a freaking video and like put music over the back of it. It was a couple of minutes long. And it was the weirdest thing ever, but it was so freaking funny. The youth. The youth. It was so freaking funny. Bloody nutbags. But there we go. How many times James shouts cock end? Cock end! You're so young. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. So yeah, I mean that's it. We've talked about a load. I don't know whether to do a small video or not. So it's like on the channel for people to come in and check. So it's 1,900 people, most of which don't watch all the time, which that's the same on any channel. You don't see Jimmy Broadbent with his 250,000 subs getting 250,000 views every video. So I know people aren't going to watch this. So do I make another video? I don't know. Next topic, leadership. I'm there. Yeah, I like that. I might make a little video. I don't know. Depends on how much time I have over the next couple of days. But we're going to start to wrap it up, I think. Gonna change my Twitch name just for you. Today we have some really cool friggin'. What's up, Alex? Oh my god, someone said hello like ages ago. I read their name and then I didn't say hello. It went in my head as well. It's so hard to freaking say hello to everyone. I can't remember who it was. No, it was after that. It was. See, this is how much I care. Just so caring, guys. Just so caring. Well, I can't find it. Oh, there. MVZZX. Good morning. Sorry, I've missed you. God damn it. What's up, Alex? Good morning. Have a good one, Roy. Go smash it. Have a fantastic day. So we got some really cool Gran Turismo videos today. Family bro. Family bro. Subscribe. So really cool Gran Turismo videos today. Last gaming stream. Pop in, say hey. At some point today would be awesome. Alex, and we've gone over 20 minutes today as well. You lucky boy. You lucky boy. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. We've got the Jev versus Driver Room racing, which is going to be really fun. And then obviously we got FIAs, but I'm not really too fast. I said I was going to really try hard tonight. Or try hard in these FIA seasons. But I don't know. We're with the Mazda and it's got such a long straight. It's like as soon as we lose the slipstream, it's going to be the most boring race ever. But we're going to have fun. And then the other one is Group 1. We're just going to get copyright struck for it as well, which is going to be awesome. So that's going to be it today. Thank you so much for watching, liking, and subscribing. I shouldn't really say that in this one. I should think of a different closer for this coffee stream. But yeah, hopefully you'll have a fantastic day. Go out, smash it, be happy, be positive. Go share the positive and make someone else's day better. And yeah, last coffee stream in Gloucestershire for over a month. Take it in, boys. Take it in. Make the day your day. Get hype. Let's go. Have a fantastic day. We'll see you in the next one. Oh, sweet love, my